Hello, everyone. So, housekeeping things to get out of the way. I am currently using my controller headphone because my mic plugged in and it just kept turning on and off. Love that for me. Don't love that for me. Um, what else? I am at the place. I am dog watching, so if you hear like a little thump, it's probably the dog. Um, what else? I did get sleep. I did. If the tracking messes up, it's mostly because there's no lights here, and the way you turn on the lights is very convoluted. So like I can't turn them on. So like if I lose tracking, I'm so sorry. Um, I have to play with this so close to my face. This is so weird. I put my my phone on like 30 increments. So like I would close my eyes for 30 minutes and then I would hear my alarm go off, turn that one off, and then hear the other one go off 30 minutes later. I did at some point get sleep. I don't know how, but I woke up before like 7:25. So I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. And then it went off. So love that for me. Uh I might try to get my little lamp that I had. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna need my lamp, and then it turns out I need my lamp. So love that for me.
Belle, I had Fairy look up videos and recordings of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but still no sign of teacher. We tried to keep things light while talking to the others earlier, but I've been feeling a little uneasy this whole time.
Why
That
ever for,
photo,
brother?
it's just like an illusion in the miasma. What if none of it was real? What if teacher was never in Wi-Fi Peninsula to begin with, and the whole thing was just a deception by the Exaltists? And you were attacked on the way here. I'm starting to think that was part of their setup. They created the miasma and hosted a ritual. But why? What are the Exaltists really after?
Our blood? I don't know. I want to see if I can keep my phone what is that thing called? Phone light on. Oh my gosh. But I think it has a time where it turns off. But that's like the only way that my tracking will like completely work though. I gotta shine it in my face.
Wise, we shouldn't jump to conclusions. Even if we have doubts about the photo, we still have to investigate the Exaltists and get to the bottom of what really happened back then.
Hello,
As long
Yeti.
as we keep digging, we'll find out what they're really up to.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I let my nerves get the better of me. We'll
He
figure this
actually
out,
is my big
step by
bro.
step. As long as we stick together, we'll get to the truth eventually.
Meanwhile, deep within the Lemnian Hollow, a gathering continues. Is it the gathering that we tried to stop? It's like, no offense, but we
Lady
weren't
Sarah,
stopping nothing.
we've been attacked. The ritual was interrupted. We've also heard that the Overseer, he...
He met his doom by me.
How many times have I told you?
Her voice sounds so
What you see
familiar.
with your own eyes isn't necessarily the truth.
So we
All
didn't?
you need to do is remain faithful. That's it.
Oh, so he back? Damn. They got us
My
there.
lord, is everything on schedule?
That memory, I already have it.
What memory? Oh no. Ishwan and her sister. That's not very cash money of
The
them.
plan can proceed.
Oh, just think of all the trauma she's gonna have seeing her sister like that. Oh, it's getting late, Wise. You should get rest. A lot's happened these past couple days. Let's get some rest and unwind. Yippee! Oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. Keep it right here, right? I think that should work. Well, I'm gonna permanently have something in my eye. As long as I don't look at it. My eyes are bad enough as it is. It's about time. I should take a break. I'm trying to get as much done as I can with the Zenless Zero because unfortunately, I need the outfit for Manato. And the only way you can get the outfit is if you complete chapter 4, which I think is stupid. Me personally, I would not have done that, but like I'm not the developer and I'm not the creator, so like how do you exactly get the like do I have to just go to Good Goods? Like is that what I have to do? I don't know. I should probably also like plug my phone in just because I feel like it's gonna drain my battery. Oh, look at my brother. He's so stylish.
Oh.
Here you are, Belle. You all look so serious. Perfect timing, Junior. I was just about to call for you. You got a minute? There's something I want to discuss. Senior Yinhu, please wait a moment. Oh, I mean, okay, yeah.
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex and
Oh,
White
yeah, the
Peninsula.
one that's kind of
He
cool.
sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
Why?
A banquet invitation? Judging by the look on your and my brother's faces just now, I thought he had sent some kind of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare.
He
If
probably.
it weren't for all of us from Yunquei Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Here's the situation.
Mhm,
Even though Top suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Waifei Peninsula,
mhm.
news had already spread citywide. The production of Porcelume is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumix can pretend that nothing happened. So over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a safety inspection in Waifei Peninsula and urge a swift return to business
I
as
forgot
usual.
about that.
But what does the safety inspection have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Waifei Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunquei Summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his connections and resources to get closer to us.
Senior Suryuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Sufu turned it down.
As she
We were
should.
just discussing whether we should attend this banquet. According to Sufu's philosophy, Rinquei Summit shouldn't get too close to Porcelumix. But since we're active in Waifei Peninsula, we still have to consider maintaining a working relationship with Damien.
If you ask me, now is the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Why do you say that, Senior?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan
I'm
returned
getting
to
a
Yunquei
sense of
Summit a while
deja
ago
vu.
and
Like
won't
I've
be
already
back
done
anytime
this,
soon.
but I know
If the
for a
three of us
fact that I
attend the
have
banquet,
not.
it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
I mean, she could be.
Wait, what about Senior Fufu?
I don't think she'll let me
Well,
go.
yesterday we happened to learn that she had failed her arithmetic course, so
Oh.
Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
I didn't expect the academic standards at Rinquei Summit to be so strict. Anyway, getting back to the point, I think your reasoning makes sense. We should go to this banquet.
I agree. Plus, I have a feeling there'll probably be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
All right, it's settled then. We'll do Porcelumex a favor and attend the banquet.
So the Porcelainic banquet is set for tomorrow night at the banquet hall on the second floor of Buncheston. Let's meet up in front of Buncheston. I'm hoping and praying that I can get through all of it. The next day, after taking care of some personal matters,
Wise and Signorine Hu must have gone to Yum Chasin. Better go meet them there.
Well, you sure took your time getting here. What? Senior gives you a starving. I spilled some premium tangerine pill the other day and couldn't help but splurge on it. Been pinching pennies ever since. But now it's finally time to treat myself with this feast. To be honest, you two were acting all cool and nonchalant yesterday. Oh dear. I have a feeling you've fallen right for Damien's trap. It's just a meal. No big deal. Haha, exactly. Junior. Overthinking isn't good for your health, you know. Alright, enough chit chat. Since everyone's here, let's get moving. Welcome to Yum Chastin, esteemed guest of Porcelumex. Please head to the banquet hall on the second floor. I mean, technically, we're not. I didn't expect so many people to show up. Looks like this Wayfair safety inspection is quite the big deal. Gotta keep our guard up for this investigation. Yeah, you're right. Even with the Exaltus causing trouble, there's still a lot of conflict between workers and Porcelain regarding work safety. It'd be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. Oh, right. Since Damien sent us the invitation, let's go say hi. I don't know what is going on with my model, but like, I can definitely see myself. That's me. Hey, juniors, your senior's gonna have to pass on this one. I just don't vibe with that Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache. Belle and I will go. You enjoy your dinner, senior. Try to make up for Shifu and the other portions too. Belle, let's go. Damien is right over there. I have no idea what's going on. I could probably try to reload my model. I don't think that's the issue. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Let's see. Gonna see her disappear. And hopefully when she reappears. Okay. Oh, you know what? I saw the boots and I'm like, isn't that Astra? I was like, wait a minute, why is Belle right there? Oh darn. I'll probably go home try to get that. Next time. Like, yeah. I could probably go after shooting. Have to be plugged in. I was like, oh, I already have too much stuff. I don't want to have to plug this in. Because I had to bring my second monitor in order to see OBS because obviously I'm not doing it all on it. Um, I mean, kind of. Love to see it. Love to see it. think it might be something. I mean, listen, there's literally not much. So basically, what I did was I have um V Bridger open. So weird. As soon as I click out of V Bridger, it stops working. That has never happened before. I don't think it's supposed to happen actually. Oh, don't just love technical difficulties. You know? Believe. So, so well, I didn't want to technically have to be standing in hardwood. Not very fun. But I mean, if I have to, I have to. Yeah, it's literally as soon as I click out of V Bridger, I automatically lose connection. Here. That's never happened. I'm gonna see something real quick. Uh, uh, it's like catching little snippets of what I'm doing. Mm. Well, this is not actually helping. Love that for me. Ah, wait. See, like, as soon as I click back on it, we're good. As soon as I click off, it stops. I don't know what that's about. But I'm back. Okay. All this is telling me is to never leave my house ever again. That's literally all it's telling me. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. It's like, I can. I'm just cooking. I'm gonna disconnect. Did I do anything? What the hell does it? That's it. Why is it staying right there? That was my phone. I have my I have my phone in between my my little case for my iPad so it can capture stuff. I don't know what's going on. So I guess we're just gonna have to deal with me like not moving. There's literally nothing I can do about this. I don't know what's going on. And I don't want to spend like 6 years trying to do it.
Ah, the mystics from Yunque Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Mr. Damien, it seems like you're a little disappointed that our Sufu couldn't make it today.
Not at all. You're all
While this
disciples
is
that
playing,
Ishwan Shifu
I'll
trusts
look for
deeply.
some solution.
Even from afar in Yunque Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
Teasingly asking intently. We're all about intention.
You seem to be in a pretty good mood, Mr. Damien. With so many people here for the safety inspection, I expected you to be a little more on edge.
Your words always cut straight to the point, Master Bell, and I've always admired that. With the Exaltus appearing in Yfe Peninsula and Porcelumex being held responsible for security, I'm probably coming off as too relaxed. To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Porcelumex and Yfe Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else who was appointed by corporate executives, though of course they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I understand now. No wonder you were so willing to provide clues earlier, Mr. Damien. Seems like you had already anticipated this situation. Sounds like you're about to take over security duties, too.
Oh,
Congrats on moving up another rung at Porcelumex.
maybe it's this.
There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porcelumex remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that
know
TOPS is fully committed to the safety of
This
White
might be
Peninsula.
controversial to say,
We
but I
also
kind of
sent
think Damien's kind of
invitations
hot.
to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up.
Oh
Which
wait,
suggests
crap.
the government
That means
doesn't
I
want
have
get
to open
involved in the sensitive
TITS
matters
again.
happening between
I thought it
TOPS
was
and the
that, so I
military in
closed it.
White Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often butt heads over Porcelain issues.
I love having my
Seems the
VPN, but
situation is
sometimes
even
it makes
worse
it
than I
hard
imagined.
to log into anything.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of porcelain, and by controlling White Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing who's from the military guest list is the key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's
The one with
representative.
the purple hair, blue hair, green. Oh my
But
gosh.
she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Missy Zolda is not a military officer. She's a
Oh.
research consultant. Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend,
Oh.
which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porcelumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
No wonder you're so relaxed now. There's no more pressure from TOPS executives, the government, or the military. But what about the rest of the guests? I see a lot of older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to
Maybe I
invite
should
these
put my shoes on.
academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment?
But why?
It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
That's just business talk. They are not happy for you to be
Looks
here.
like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear
Who is
guests, thank you for coming
Damn,
to
why does it look
Five
like
Heights to
Damien?
participate in the Wi-Fi
that his
Peninsula
father?
Safety Inspection. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the
He should probably pick a
Porcelumex
different
Group.
fit because that's ugly as hell.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also
Lucro and
Co-Chief
Ferox.
Executive Officer.
Why does that sound like code names?
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porcelumex together.
Literally, they have the
Mr.
same
Damien,
hairstyle. It's just
those two
different.
must be your direct superiors, right?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital,
What is going on with his tie? I have
reshuffle.
never noticed that.
Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
And you can't even see it because I'm in the fucking way. Oh, I'm not a. I was like, I can't be anywhere. Should I make my model smaller?
Is it okay
No, listen,
for you
I'm
to be
done.
talking about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly.
Why does he trust
The
us?
previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Wi-Fi Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side, so I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures.
Why do I feel like that's a
Deliver
lie?
report to the public that we can be proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, the safety inspection will officially begin tomorrow. For
Tomorrow.
now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now.
He has a
If
silver
you'll excuse
voice.
me.
Belle, now that Damien's left, what should we do next?
Boo!
What do you have in mind, Wise? I'll go with whatever you decide.
After hearing all that from Damien, I'm curious about the guests. He's hard to read, and who knows how much of it was true. Let's split up and look around the banquet hall.
You got it, big bro. Oh, damn, I just came up to Ferox just like that. Whoa, that's crazy. Such a major incident. Sorry. Such a major incident in Wi-Fi Peninsula has caused great alarm. We have betrayed your trust with our negligence. No, no. Everyone knows the risks of producing porcelain in the hollow, and who knows when those exaltists might pop up again. They're probably going to pop up very soon. It's impressive how Damien, the head of your Wi-Fi Peninsula branch, acted decisively to root out the exaltists, preventing even bigger losses. Well, technically that was us. So like the what is it called? The credit should go to us. It's rare to see such gumption in young people these days, all thanks to Mr. Lucro's constant guidance. Ah, you flatter me, but it's really all thanks to Mr. Ferox's keen eye for talent finding such a gem like this. Haha, look at you two being all formal with each other. Ah, we spend all day hunched over our desks, so it's rare that we get to head out like this. Let's just think of this trip to Wi-Fi Peninsula as a little vacation. We're truly grateful for your kind words. Wi-Fi Peninsula isn't quite like the Throne Quarter, so please excuse our humble hospitality. With Porcelumex hosting, how could anything be less than perfect? The top guests at the venue appear relaxed, definitely not looking like they're here to hold Porcelumex accountable. On the contrary, Lucro and Ferox remain hostile in their exchanges, even in front of Top's executives. Damien says he hasn't sided with either party, and it seems to be true. But just thinking about dealing with those two higher-ups gives me a stomach ache. Props to him for managing to walk that tightrope. I feel like that in that line of business, you kind of have to, like, if you want to remain neutral, you gotta go where the flow, and you gotta step in where you fit in, and you gotta step out where you don't fit in. And it's a very slippery slope, especially in like businesses, because anybody can fuck you over. Like they're like anybody. If they're trying to boost their way up to the top, they will drag you down to the depths of hell and leave you there. Or maybe I'm just describing Cyberpunk 2077 because I played that a lot. But they will drag you down to the depths of hell. And they will not care. They'll be like, oh, okay. Professor Walker, how's that project you mentioned earlier coming along? I think it has real potential. The direction looks promising, but the requirements for experimental equipment and environment are too high. I'm getting a headache every day over funding issues. You better make the most of this chance. With all the tops VIPs here, all it takes is a little nod and boom, it's a done deal, right? I'm on good terms with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Yes, please. Thank you. It's no big deal, but you and your star pupils should think about helping me with my research project too, right? See? They'll try to get ahead in life, and they'll drag you down, and they won't bring you back up. Sure will. Many experts in the inspection team seem to know each other. Rather than focusing on their duties as part of the inspection team, everyone seems more interested in their own research project. Well, that's only human nature. I mean, kinda, sorta, not really. But, like, who am I to disagree? But if they get top as sponsors, they can't really say anything about the affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula anymore, right? They sure cannot. I wonder what they have in here. Oh, are those meat buns? Not meat buns. Bao bao? Not bao bao. Wait, no, maybe it is Bao Bao. I'm not sure. I've always wanted to try one of those. Hey, miss, we're out of lazuli char siu here. Better restock soon. All right, please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. Hey, no rush. I heard Porcelumex brought in a special guest chef today. They've got to know how to make lobster 3 ways, right? There's a way to make lobster 3 ways? Let's start with 3, each prepared differently. Remember, for the vermicelli and steamed one, go easy on the oyster sauce and the garlic paste. And don't forget to add sea urchin when making the creamy baked version. All right, got it. Whoa, you're just straight up ordering? We're just getting started. Time to show you what this panathyrin is made of. Oh, right. If I can't finish my food, I can get it packed to go, right? Yes, of course. Hold up, you're getting it to go? Sure, takeout might not be takeout might not taste as good, but with these top-notch ingredients, I can work magic when I get home and turn it into another amazing meal. Saves a ton of money too. That is true. I've heard of people that like bulk order from like restaurants. You know how like what is it called? When you place an order, you can do like a group order. They just do that and they pay the upfront fee for it, and then they just eat that for like the whole week, which honestly in this economy is cost effective, but also in this cost you. Listen up, miss. I want 3 portions of each of these. Oh my gosh. Braised goose feet and abalone sauce, duck and treasure pot, amber custard pastries, crab meat coin dumplings, vegetable crystal shuma. Oh, right. Just throw in a couple of ounces of that lingshu mushroom from the beef bone soup with wolfberries. My senior brother's been having trouble sleeping lately, and it's getting worse. This will be a perfectly nourishing meal for him. After that, I've already made a round through the banquet hall. Time to meet up with Wise and tell him about the crazy orders Senior just put in.
Oh, Belle, you're back. How was it? Find anything interesting?
I mean, it's alright.
How should I put it? Judging by the guests, the safety inspection doesn't seem as serious as I thought. The experts and top staff were even chatting and laughing. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wife Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
Yep.
I completely agree. The safety inspection is mainly a way for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, as well as a gesture to reassure the public.
I'm slipping off.
Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the hollow,
No.
as long as they're not too
Oh,
serious,
it's gonna make me fall.
I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But let's not worry about that now. It's not every day you get Porcelumex picking up the tab. What matters most is enjoying the food.
That is true. That is true.
Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
say you're top
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much. Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry? Sorry, I must excuse myself. Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde.
She's so pretty.
That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
Is that all she wanted to say to me? After learning about the inspection team from Miss Isolde, you bid your goodbye and have a delicious dinner. Okay. Later that night, after Porcelumex welcome banquet had ended and a luxurious suite prepared by Porcelumex for the inspection team. Damn, did we really say something wrong?
The time fields. Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
They got him there.
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now, so I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said, all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
Can she make those decisions?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Waifei Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine. Porcelumex has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable. The reason?
I take back what I
Your
said about
family
Damien.
concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They
Ooh,
just
he
want
getting
to
a
see
blood
one
bag, so that means he has
honorable family
anemia.
brought to ruin.
Not anemia. Wait, yeah, anemia.
The honor of the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake. I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do?
Ask for help.
What's going on?
That's creepy.
What's that?
A few minutes later, inside Sue begins to feel a series of urgent knocks on the door wakes you up. I was getting a good restful sleep.
Well, you're up too.
Unfortunately, big brother.
The knocking on the door. It wasn't my imagination, right?
It wasn't just your imagination. Someone really was knocking. I'm pretty sure I heard Senior Yinhu answer the door.
We got ghosts.
Well, let's go check it out too.
Why do we have to go
There
check
must
it
be
out, big
something
bro?
urgent if someone's showing up this late.
Why can't the seniors deal with it? They're seniors for a reason. Oh, wait, before I do that, let me do this. Woohoo! I have no idea what that means.
Master Pun, that glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths and this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquei Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly
I mean,
our specialty.
technically,
To be precise,
the hollows are
it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left.
monsters.
I remember that clearly. But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. My apologies. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
Which friend?
Signorine who was knocking just now?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
But why?
What? You're Mr. Wise and Miss Bell? Hi. I'm Belle, and this is my brother Wise. We meet again.
Belle, could you not bring that up again?
I didn't even bring anything up! After a few minutes, Let's explain what happened earlier.
I see. So you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
Oh,
To
Lucy.
be honest, Ms. Montefio and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch. Actually,
Best friendo?
I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't
I don't know
share
why you
all
would
the
ask
details,
them.
but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously. After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the time fields. Turns out, she's likely here in place of her grandfather who's fallen ill. We're not sure exactly what happened, but Alice was probably threatened. Either way, Porcelumex clearly doesn't take her seriously. It's outrageous how they're treating her so differently from the other guests. Since Ms. Montefio spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
But why, though?
So, Belle, what do you think about this?
I mean, it's not like I have a choice not to.
We're just proxies. Wouldn't it make more sense for her to hire a detective or something like this? Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
That's extortionate?
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand.
A friend of someone we know, not you.
Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
But you just said we weren't ghost hunters or monster hunters.
Seriously, Signorine Who? Are you already speaking on our behalf?
Hey, come on now. What do you mean, speaking on your behalf, huh? Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded.
I meant what I said, and I said what I meant.
Level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
Are you guilt-tripping me now?
That's definitely guilt-tripping tactics.
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Belle will go with you to investigate.
Are you both really willing to take this commission?
Not really, but we're obligated.
Don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumix have brought recently. No need to worry, Miss Timefield. If you need help, we're more than willing to take the commission.
Unfortunately.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
You help Alice settle in her room as we begin Temple. Finally got everything settled. Senior Inhu and Wise have gone back to the rooms. I should head back too. Is this my room? Yes, it is. I was like, wait a minute. Where's my room? It's my warm bed with my nice comfy light. As expected, you fall asleep the moment you hit the bed, and the next morning... Message! Miss Belle, hi, I'm Alice. Your brother just gave me your knock-knock contact info. Looking forward to connecting with you. Why, sure move fast. I'm really sorry for reaching out so early and bothering you. I'm already up and was just about to come find you. All right. Suibian, I'll be waiting for you at the Suibian Temple Atrium. I keep telling myself at some point I'm gonna change the controls for Zenless and Zero so they match up with Withering Waves. So every time I play Withering Waves, I'm not trying to dodge with the R1 button. I mean X instead of the R1 button, because trust me, it gets confusing and then I get hit and then I almost die, and that's not fun for anybody involved.
Good morning, Miss Belle. Sorry
for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
It's no big deal. You came to us for help. And no need to be so formal. Just Belle is fine.
Alright. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
You seem a little tired. Did the thought of what you saw outside last night keep you up?
You know, I probably.
Having all of you nearby made me feel quite safe. It's just, the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match. Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Oh, give me a second. Messing up once again. This time I actually really don't know why. I mean, last time I didn't know why, but like this time I really don't know why. Let's see. Maybe this hurts. Okay, I'm gonna turn this. It's gonna be in my eye 24/7.
Why don't we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
I'm going. I'm trying to find the best spot for it so it's not in front of my eye, but it's like it's right like my peripheral. So I love that for me. Oh, Miss Bell, I mean Belle, shall we head out to investigate the area below my apartment building? Let's go.
Alice, let's talk about last night. You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang?
I found out that
And
Alice
it
is a
went pitch
rabbit,
dark outside the window.
which I think I said that at some
I
point.
pulled back the curtains and saw large slanted shadows, and there was a glowing skeleton stuck between the shadows.
Here we are. I'm staying at the building on the left. This is awful. Due to the influx of visitors from Tops and the inspection team, Porcelain Max ran out of rooms in their guest building. Sure, they totally ran out of guest room in their guest building. So I was arranged to stay here instead. Look at the ground over there. There are all kinds of items scattered around. Let's go check it out. A bunch of miscellaneous items are scattered on the ground near the vending machine. A recycling bin from a recycling bin for empty cans, flower pots, fresh oil. Huh? Where did these flower pots come from? When I passed by here yesterday evening, there weren't any around. I don't remember seeing any flower pots either. Oh, look. There's an identical flower pot on that balcony over there. I can't believe they put a flower pot in such a dangerous location. If anyone in our household did something that irresponsible, Mr. Arnold will certainly scold them. Mr. Arnold? Oh, he's our butler. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. I'm glad you want to chat with me. Maybe it's because you not only took me in when they... Well, that was my phone. Hopefully it didn't crack. Oh, yay, it didn't crack. Maybe like that. Where was I? Maybe it's because you not only took me in when I had nowhere else to go, but you've also been really kind. I feel at ease around you. Oh, I just remembered something. After that skeleton and huge tilted shadow flashed by outside the window, there was another noise from downstairs. It must have been the sound of a falling flower pot. That's another important clue. The balcony with the flat pots is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Maybe whatever scared Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot. Is there anything else? I mean this, but this is awful. She should just stay with us. This is the awful place. This is the guest house where Alice lives. Let's look around carefully for any clues. Which floor do you live on? The second to last floor, the one with the advert. The window is right next to the drain pipe on the left side of the billboard. How big was that shadow? Huge, basically covering the entire window. There's nothing near the window that can support such a massive object. The drain pipes and adverts have very limited capacity. Where did that dark shadow come from? I see. You see. Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Yesterday, while I was in my room, I kept hearing noises from around here. It turns out there's a construction site not far from me. And I guess that could be a plausible excuse. If someone is science-based, they're like, oh, that's the reason. Like, sure, man. Yeah, I can see huge tower crane. Wait, a tower crane? You know what? I have never, ever, ever, ever seen like someone bringing a tower crane anywhere. They're just always there. And I don't like, do they just spawn out of nowhere? Because like I've never seen someone like manning a tower crane and just like rooming it over places. It's always just there. Or do they like airlift it? What do they do? Oh, I see. I did say the overturned box. The overturned drink crate must have been hit by the flower pot. But why would this lone box end up all the way out here? Yeah, it's weird for it to be here. Upon closer inspection, there are a number of thin scratches on the surface of the box. No, wait, this looks like claw marks from some small animal. Maybe I put it like this? I'm trying my best, guys. And then it turned off. Like, I don't know. Maybe have it like this? Oh, sorry. I think that's better, right? You have a gut feeling you're onto something. Before you know it, you lift the box. Is it a cat? Oh. Oh, there's a trail of tiny footprints. It's glow in the dark paint. The exact same color as that glowing skeleton I saw last night. Looks like we found our perp. Why do I kind of think it's a raccoon?
Have you figured out what happened last night? I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
Let's start by piecing together what we know so far.
First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
I have no idea.
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. The cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then,
yeah, I gotta open the tip system again. I probably should have said that, but I totally forgot. Gonna see a flash on the screen, but that's fine. I think. Haha, there it is. Love that for me.
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window,
Thank you so much for joining the
lifted it
stream.
back up. But that little thing couldn't hold
Oh,
on
it's fine.
and
You
fell
can just call me
off,
Stella.
landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller.
I'm thinking
Looks
a
like we
raccoon.
have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question.
I'm thinking a
What
raccoon.
was that glowing skeleton?
A raccoon.
There's no doubt. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in glow-in-the-dark paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes.
Mm-hmm.
There's no paint on the drain pipe, so the little creature most likely hitched a ride on the cargo. It was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later on, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, there's no way it could have dressed itself up like that.
You'd be surprised.
Someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Belle, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them, we might be able to find whoever or whatever's behind this.
Unless it already left. Just a thought.
Look over here.
Oh.
The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
That it does.
Let's follow them and check it out.
Oh.
How could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
Oh, I'm supposed to go. Where's she going? Alice, calm down. Well, unfortunately, it's the scuffiest one of them all. So sorry that this is your first stream of mine. Everything seems to be going wrong. Oh, we're still going?
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off? Let's go down and take a look.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM. Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Wow, this...
Harry, you're not helping.
I don't know why the camera's like this. That's weird. Wait, oh, where am I supposed to go now? Ah, I don't like this.
Huh?
Oh!
Footprints
Oh!
disappear here.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
I was actually just thinking about getting water.
Where could it have gone?
I knew it was a raccoon.
There it is! Hey! There! You ran into that shop! So you were behind yesterday's pranks! The real culprit, Manato?
What? Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming!
I should have gotten Yuzuha, but I couldn't, and I'm so sad about that.
Oh well. Guess I got found out after all. Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you are the owner of this tanuki? His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama. Uh-huh. What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases.
Love that for
Excuse me
him.
for being presumptuous.
That girl's name is Yuzuha, right? She suddenly changed the subject just now. Seems like she'll be a tough nut to crack.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind.
Are we sure that's what he said?
Guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount.
Excuse me?
All right. Thank you very much. No, wait! We're not here to shop! Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other, and yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place.
What does she mean by that?
Porcelamex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Waifei Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident.
They did say that.
Somehow, they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Manato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
Okay, but Manato is nice. So what's the big deal?
Excuse me, can I say something? Porcelamex brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that, even with so many well-known experts on the inspection team, none dared to defy Porcelamex. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
Yeah, that's
I
true.
See. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target?
Yes.
I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training, Belle, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look.
I'm gonna
Anyway,
cry.
after hearing you
My
out,
model is
I
just
realized
going
I
through
didn't think
it.
the prank
So is
through.
Rebridger.
Sorry about that.
I don't understand
Won't
why it's
happen
going
again.
through it. I mean, like, I get it. Kinda, sorta. But, like, can it stop going through it?
I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance. Manato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
So from the sound of it,
I would
you're
not say
pretty
that.
confident in your knowledge. Then, do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
What porcelain? A porcelain shard of relatively high purity. From the device, from the look of it, it's probably used to be a part of a large device. Looks like something you would get in, like, I don't know, Fallout 4.
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain.
Excuse me?
Also, was it my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura? Oh, I'm getting the evil within flashbacks.
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to
Ice
observe how
technically
ether
counts
behaves
as,
once it
like,
leaves a hollow.
water, right?
Although an
Because I'm
obscura
definitely gonna
is a
start
rather
chewing some ice.
expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged
If
during
you see me moving
manufacturing.
around, it is because I am on my feet
Damaged
once
during
again.
manufacturing?
I was
So
sitting,
there is
now I'm
something wrong with
standing.
this thing.
My feet hurt.
See,
Wood
Manato?
floor.
I told
Number
you
one
my
enemy.
instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way?
Who thought
What a
wood floor was a
stroke
good
of luck.
idea?
Could someone explain what just happened?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the Hollow. Items
Oh,
not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the Hollow.
I hope they do a Yuzuha rerun banner soon, because I really want her.
Where did you find this shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloom Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the Hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Manato! We're heading to Siloom Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with.
They're not gonna deal with any scandal.
Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that? It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right? Of course not. But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Belle,
I've said this
it seems you
before,
still have some
but
questions
I
for Miss
do
Mercuri
not like
regarding the Obscura.
the voice
Apologies. But
for
given
Alice.
my
It is
current
very
position,
high pitched
I'm afraid it wouldn't be
and
appropriate for me to hear any further
very
details.
annoying.
So please excuse me for now. Thank you for
If I
helping
could play it
resolve
in
the
another
issue.
language, I would.
I'll
I
have
mean,
the
I did
payment for
start
the
playing it
commission
in
sent over
Korean
promptly.
before, but after hearing the English voices,
I
I'm
didn't
kind of
leave
used
with
to
that
them now.
fancy
No
girl.
cap.
Do you have something to ask us?
Can I come with you to Siloom Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the Hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us.
Just like that.
Wow, today's our lucky day. Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's
Ooh,
an
she has
expert at
painted
handling
nails.
miasma just show up at our door.
Isn't she like the
Don't
third
lay it
person to
on
have
too
painted
thick,
nails?
Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Belle away.
I would never get
Still,
scared.
we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help.
Damn,
So,
how does he know
we're
I'm a
counting on
proxy?
you from now on.
Manato, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
Oh.
Belle, sorry I didn't get to say hi earlier. It's hard to get a word in when Yuzuha's around. What the heck, Manato? That's so mean. You two seem pretty familiar with each other. We're classmates. Though we've got a ton of students from Wi-Fi Peninsula, standout characters like Manato are pretty rare. And those who are both eye-catching and genuinely nice people are even rarer. That's why you decided to investigate the Obscura? Don't just go along with what she says. Actually, Yuzuha was the one who wanted to investigate, but I also think we can't let Porcelumex get away with just a slap on the wrist. That's usually how people in companies get quote-unquote justice. They just get a slap on the wrist. Don't do it again. Well, we promise not to. And then they do it again. And like the cycle just keeps repeating. Anyway, let's head to Siloom Bay and ask around. Speaking of Siloom Bay, what kind of place is it? It's an area near the shore below Phylum Heights. In the past, Lumai ore mined from the Hollow was washed there first. Now quite a few residents have moved in. The elevator at Subian Temple's entrance goes straight to Siloom Bay. Should have been fixed last week. So the elevator goes to Siloom Bay. What? Wasn't it getting repaired? Let's go check it out. Okay, now I will go get my, what's it called? My ice. I've said this plenty of times before, but eating ice is just so good. I don't know what it is about eating ice, but it is just the best thing ever. Oh, this? Oh, Isolde. Why is she here? No offense.
The elevator's still out of service?
Oh, never mind.
But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns, my foot.
What exactly do you mean?
Sorry. I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porcelumex. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Siloon Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard
So we're
Siloon
SOL,
Bay is on
basically.
the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since Porcelumex has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
This has got to be the quickest that
Are
I've
you
ever rode on
saying
in
the
my
edge
life.
of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Siloon Bay,
I mean,
suppose
she's
I'll
saying
just
she's not
wander
trying to be
around the
difficult, but
area
she
for a while.
definitely is.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
On the other side,
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Siloon Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porcelumex. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
there's got to be another way to
There
get
must
it,
be other
right?
ways to get to Siloon Bay, right? After all, the elevator wasn't always here.
Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something Porcelumex tells outsiders to fool them.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa.
Oh, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little.
I mean, I would not mind getting carried.
But knowing how thorough that
Not like
Damien
that.
from Porcelumex
Just I really
is,
hate walking down
they
steep
might have
stairs.
secured the mountain pass to
And if
keep
he's
people
gonna
away
say,
from Siloon
like,
Bay.
hey, I'll carry you,
Good
be
point.
my guest. Who am I to
Yuza
say
and I will
no?
go check things out first, Belle. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Shortly after Yuzuha and Manato leave, you return to Soybean Temple with the Obscure Shard and briefly tell Wise what had happened that morning. My big bro, can you sense anything? I can sense some etheric matter, but I can't tell if it's a sacrifice or not. My ether perception has always been weaker, and I've barely used the perception technique that Shifu taught us. But I agree, this thing's super suspicious. We should definitely look into it properly. But I'll come with you to Siloon Bay using Eos. I might be able to help. Alright, let's go together. After tidying up, you set out with Eos.
I wonder how things are going with Manato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
I thought Eos was going to be behind us. Turns out he is not. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I'm going the right way. I like life in Zenless. It's akin to how life is in like Wuthering Waves, kind of. Although that's post-apocalyptic, and what is this? Zenless Zone Zero. I mean, technically it isn't. Not entirely post-apocalyptic. Why can I not say that word? Oh, look, our car. Actually, I think you've been a bit on edge ever since you met that rich girl. I don't want Belle to think you're a mean person. Oh, look at Manato. He's so precious. I couldn't care less about that lady. Besides, what does it matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta put your habit of worrying about everyone on the back burner and think about how we're gonna deal with those patrolling security mechs instead. Is something wrong? Perfect timing. We're just we just finished our investigation and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain path too. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through, under the pretext that remnants of the Exaltus might still be trying to escape. And he got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. Oh, I didn't even see what that said. Yeah, they've got triple the strength of a normal person and they never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. No, no, no. This just got way easier. Vaguely explain Fairy's abilities. So you're saying you've got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage as long as it's not human patrols? That's pretty much it. Phew. Good thing the princess isn't here right now, and that, or she'll definitely be gone. Absolutely not. You cannot do that. Or I guess I should have said it in her voice, but it's, I don't know. I don't know if my voice can go that high. Ow. And I do not want to figure out if it can or not. Yuzuha, you say you don't care. All right, Belle, let's roll. Manato and I will take care. We'll handle shutting down the enemies. You take care of wiping those visual logs. Manato was totally ignored. All right, if we're all set, let's head out. Let's go. And do combat again. Again, I keep saying this, and I'm probably going to keep saying this until either Belle and Wise learn how to fend for themselves in the Hollow, but it is not a good idea for someone who does not know how to fight to be in the Hollow, no matter if they can withstand it or not now.
Security mechs patrolling up ahead.
That just makes no sense.
We've got enemies.
Yeah, I know.
Don't go too hard, Manato, or people will notice the damage.
Can't we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something? All done. Let's go.
Oh, I love Eos.
Come with me for a sec.
Where are we going exactly? What's wrong, Yuzuha? Ever since we set out, I've had this feeling someone's been tailing us. Terry, can you feel that? Sorry, there are no available video recording devices on this mountain path. Who on earth could it be? I'm gonna assume that it's probably Alice. They're coming. I figured.
Oh, it's
excuse me.
Alice, don't be scared. It's us. Belle, it's you. You frightened me. You were the one sneaking around.
I was like, why isn't it auto-progressing?
And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here?
Well, obviously she's investigating.
Mr. Komano, I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to...
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us...
That is true, that it could end badly for her.
And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
Maybe not like that.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Yeah, that's a little mean.
For your opinion.
Thanks for your kindness, Alice. But don't force yourself.
Please.
Thank you, Belle. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry. Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Siloon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll. That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research.
That is
so
true.
I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood. Alright then, I've got no objections. What about you, Manato?
Welcome aboard.
Manato's just happy to have people, to be honest. I love that.
Is approaching. Careful.
I mean, it's not like he can say anything. He can't say no, because what's her face is gonna be like, oh, yeah, no, I know about Alice too.
Let's see what you've got. Okay, I'll take care of it.
You're a real chatterbox.
But you handle yourself well in a fight. Yeah, I appreciate it.
If you're not sure how to respond to Yuzaha, just don't. She won't get mad.
Oh.
Belle, you can give it a try too.
Oh my gosh. Manato, no.
Wait, Manato, are you riling her up on purpose? Yuzuha, focus on the enemies! The enemies!
Okay, I'm gonna close out the system. I feel like that's why. I feel like it's because I have too many. Why is this open? Anyway. Oh, no, I'll keep that open. Is that what we're supposed to be going after? Oh. The way is blocked. There wasn't a door here before. Must be recent installation. Let me see. Yeah, it's the type that triggers an alarm if you try to climb over it. Oh. It's really reassuring how meticulous Manato is. Just happened to have a side gig installing locks when I was working part-time before. Why did it zoom in? Oh, so that's why you were so busy. You didn't even have time to check the Spook Shack forums, huh? But what do we do now? There's a Bangbu workbench here. Yeah, I'll use EOS to access the Bangbu workbench and find the passcode. I'll leave it to you, my big bro, the biggest of bros. My bro that's a big bro. Have I ever done one of these? I mean, I have, but I don't think I've ever done one like this before.
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've done the Marcel maze before.
Jumping around with Eos before.
Sure was.
Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
They sure can.
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
Wait, no, I want that. Give it here. I remember one time, whoa. Can I even, oh, I can. Wow, Yos, you can jump very high. This way? Oh. Are these like destructible? No, they're not destructible. Never mind. They are not destructible. Is there? Oh, there is. Okay, how do I get over there? Can I? Oh! Oh, well, I guess I could use that. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have did that. I did it! Yay!
Nailed it.
And now what are we doing? It's not like we can just walk up on them.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing. Instant. How much longer until we get to Sunloom Bay?
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
And then we're there?
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
A third of the way?
All done. Everyone, let's move.
See, and this is why we should have just let Manato carry us. Why was she looking like, oh my gosh? Their model stopped right there. Did you see that? Now we're at Silent Bay. How do we get across the ocean? Oh! So this is Silent Bay. What a beautiful sight. Beauty is subjective in the eyes of the beholder. Is that what they say? We finally made it. Belle, did you rest well? It seems like Miss Ukinami and the others have found someone selling porcelain materials. Let's head over. It's a child. How much have I done? Gosh, I gotta keep... Oh. So, we're on here. We just have 2 more to go. Neaterino. And then we'll get through this. Well, we probably won't get through it today. I don't know. Oh, my feet hurt. I want to sit back down.
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrong again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna... So I can stand and not have my feet hurt. Hopefully my feet feel better with this. Otherwise, I don't know what's gonna happen.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite Bubble Pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous.
Maybe he should give up going into the Hollow.
Up today, Yuzuha. Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajiang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
A white-haired ghost woman?
What? A white
Isn't that Rena?
Ghost woman?
That's right. He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for poor Salumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings,
Okay,
and
never
golden
mind.
feathers.
That's not Rena.
In the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck.
Bunk.
Ow! Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds? On the mountain path?
Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give this story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece.
And we're showing him the porcelain shard that we acquired. Well, they
This
acquired.
was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks.
Let's go.
Do you need our help?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Manato and I will go find Uncle Afang.
Why can't I go with
Mel,
Manato?
You go with Lady Alice to check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece.
Let's go.
All right. Ooh. A missing cargo. That looks weird. Hey there, are you Mello? Yeah, what's up? Mello's adorable. Love that for him. I hear you trade porcelain materials around here. Did you take a look at this on my phone? Have you ever seen this piece before? Yeah, I've seen it before. Really? What? Don't believe me? I'll have you know, I got the best intel in all Salem Bay. Of course we believe you. That's why we came all the way to ask for your help. Little one, can you tell us about the origins of this porcelain shard? No way. Can't you see I'm busy? Someone broke my toy and I'm trying to fix it. I'm not in the mood to talk. This is the remote control edition City Hunter. I saved up my allowance for a whole year to get this. It's all Dante's fault. For a kid, this is a huge deal. Though when it comes to remote controlled toys, I might be able to figure something out. Huh? You can fix it? If you really fix it, I'll tell you all about where that porcelain shard came from. Oh, it's one of these again. Okay. B. And then D. Okay. How about I do it kind of like this? Then, darn. No, not like that. How do I get this one? No. No, not that. Uh-huh. Maybe if I move C a little bit. Haha, I did it. That was probably the most convoluted way I probably could have done that, but it's okay.
Oh, awesome! It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from? No.
Oh.
It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
I don't think he cares.
But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I never seen you before.
We're not really strangers. We're friends of Mystic Wares, the folks who often come here to collect materials.
That's right! Miss Yuzuha came here with us today. You know, the daughter of Mr. Ukinami Balron, Mystic Wares' owner.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrong's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name feels so different from Uncle Balrong's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her mother's side.
I mean, technically, how are we supposed to know that if she never gave us that information?
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Yuzuha!
You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He thought
He said it's so
porcelain
defeated.
must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight.
Mm-hmm.
He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
We're gonna reassure him because it's not nice to pull pranks on kids, although they pull pranks on adults all the time.
Don't worry, he's not in any trouble. This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend.
Mm-hmm.
So Dante just got lucky, huh?
Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up.
That's kids for ya!
That is true.
But Mello, have I ever told you? I really can't stand stingy boys.
Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right. I'll go make up with Dante. Gotta run.
Hopefully he really does make up with them.
More info. Let's hurry and find Dante. Ukinami Balrong. I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name. Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction.
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
I mean, we kind of didn't have a choice.
Being adopted is just a fact of life.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Waifei Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
Why does she have something against Alice? Like, damn, give her some grace.
My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather, and he's currently ill.
I see. Seems like things haven't.
Does she
been
have
easy
golf
for
balls
you
for like
either.
hair ties?
Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, alright?
Yes, I will.
Alright then, let's get going. Where is Dante's place? It's up there, very close.
You know, the funny thing about me, like, setting my alarm for, like, every 30 minutes, because I think I did it after, I want to say it was probably around 3, I think so. So I set it for, like, 3:30, and then 4:30, and then 5:30, and then 6:30, and then 7:30. I fell asleep watching an Elden Ring playthrough. Which, you know what? It makes sense. Because sometimes I'll fall asleep to like listening to cyberpunk lore or like cyberpunk videos, and then I'll wake up and then I'll be like, well, how did I end up on this? So, I mean, it makes sense.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all.
I love Isolde's
I'll
voice.
just take it apart and realign it for you. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Isolde fires a plastic Denny from the toy gun, which strikes the wall near where you are hiding.
Well, it seems our 4 friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a live round.
Turns out you already knew we were here, Miss Isolde. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Miss Bell.
Oh, thank
But
you.
You're right. I came
I'm
to
not.
Saloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of
Listen,
you.
if yesterday
Now
was
that we all
anything,
have a little
I'm
leverage
not a
on each other,
negotiator.
How about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
Okay.
I didn't expect you to be a regular visitor here. You had us fooled. When we met you and the elevator technician earlier, we thought it was your first time visiting Wi-Fi Peninsula.
I was sent to show the military's goodwill, so it's best not to cause any unnecessary trouble.
That's
I'll
true.
be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
Actually, we need to talk to him.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Manato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Saloon Bay given how strict Porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
Kids always promise stuff and they never follow through with it.
To be friends with them without my Denny gun. And I don't get it. Why don't you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom? You little stinker. What did you just say? Get back here!
Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero.
Damn.
Even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing. And everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana.
It can feel like that
If it
sometimes,
weren't for
especially
Maxim
when you
and the
lose a
others who
battle.
fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The Defense Force
I mean,
has
they
neither
can't do
provided
anything
proper
against the
compensation
Hollows.
to
They just
grieving families,
come up when they come
nor
up.
upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better. But there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades
Damn.
come to
And we
visit
just
me
here
every
listening to
year
this.
means a
That's
lot.
awkward. It's nothing like getting pulled into like someone's like family drama and you're
That
just
little
standing there
troublemaker
like,
got me all stirred up again.
so can I leave?
The past is the past.
Am I able to go?
All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
I mean, you don't have to let go of the past. You can learn from it and reminisce in it, but always move forward.
Sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting.
You aired out all your business.
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
Mm-hmm. It's not often we get young folks like you visiting, and here we are, boring you with all our ancient sob stories. Please don't say that. We rarely get the chance to learn about what happened during the fall of the old capital. I'm ashamed to admit, I always thought the military families received a pension after the fall. Too many soldiers died defending the old capital. The military and government initially promised compensation for all, but in the end, only the frontline troops defending against Hollow Zero received it. I see. You look like you want to say something. Have more questions for me? Go ahead, I'm all ears. Let's see. I want to know more about you and your comrades. Why are you still working in the military? I understand what you're getting at. I don't sound happy with the Defense Force, do I? But, well, sometimes life just drags you along for a ride. I suppose I'm what you would call a useless person, Huh? Was it just a coincidence that Miss Isolde said that? Or did she overhear our conversation on the mountain path? And not only that, she got ahead of us and reached Sundown Base first. What's wrong? Nothing. My former unit was responsible for Hollow Zero, frontline. We were tasked with retrieving crucial supplies from inside Hollow Zero and providing disaster relief along the borders of Waifei Peninsula and Janus Quarter. You're heroes too. Like, I mean, yeah, they weren't on the front lines, but they were doing their part. Indeed. Back then, we took pride in running into the battlefield, doing what we could for the city. And that's it. We don't have any questions. Well, you should head to the beach to find Dante first. If there's anything else you want to know in the future, I'm sure we'll meet again. She didn't say that, but I was too late.
I feel a bit different.
So, Miss Isolde used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
That's it? Okay, cool. I don't know if I finished this sentence, but I was going to say, I get in the habit when I run and they're talking, I usually stop because I get to the destination faster than they can finish the dialogue, and then the dialogue just cuts off. So sometimes I'll just stand still and wait for them to finish and then run. And I want to say this first. I do apologize if I say stuff and then get interrupted and just like don't remember what I said. I have the brain of a squirrel and the attention span of a squirrel. So like in the moment I'll be saying something and then I'll forget. And then I will never bring it up until like I remember it 2 days later. And then by that point, why would I bring it up? Are we gonna get a special scene? Yeah.
Dante, so this is where you went.
Manato? Yuzuha? What are you doing?
I mean, the mom said he was gonna go here.
Just ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Manato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Manato is.
Manato's great.
Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Miss Isolde told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place.
But I want to join the Defense Force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it. But I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
You know what? And honestly, that's very noble. That's very noble of him. Like, I think when people see little kids, they don't really think. Sorry, I'm trying to think of how best I can say this. When people talk to little kids, they just assume that like, oh, they're just worried about their toys or like their phone or like their iPad or something like that. But kids have like deeper thoughts than a lot of people might think. And it mostly has to do with how they are raised and like what they see and perceive. So we're taking Dante, for example. He's seen how like sad his mother gets every time she thinks about her brother, which was his uncle. And he wants to change that. So like other families that are going through this, they don't get hurt ever again. But you wouldn't think a child would think like that. And it's easy to dismiss a child and say, oh, you're just a kid. What would you know about that? But if you like actually sit down with kids and listen to what they're saying, they have like really deep thoughts. Like, it's amazing how I don't know about the kids in this generation because I don't deal with them. So I'll just say the kids in the older generation, I guess my generation, which is Gen Z, they have really deep thoughts. Like, we only live once. We have one life to live, and thank God for that. Um, but growing up in the society that we did, it shaped us into the people that we are today. And it's hard not to think about good times and how things could be if we just had better opportunities. But like, what can we do, really? It's up to people to like try and create that change before change really happens. At least that's what I think.
I'm pretty impressed, Dante. I didn't expect you to think about all this so deeply.
It really is a great dream.
Miss Isolde, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me.
I wonder why.
They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Oh yeah, that's why we came down here in the first place.
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore.
Oh.
I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an obscura. Was it made in Waifei Peninsula?
Ow. Oh, hi, Saphira. I'm doing pretty good today.
You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
We're relieved to hear that.
To hear that.
Because listen, we can't divulge anything.
I've got a question. Why would an obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place? Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Oh, in case anyone has also just joined in, I am using my controller microphone only because my mic is not working. It cuts in and out, so hopefully this sounds okay. And also, if my model starts waking out, I am so sorry. I am in a different location than my room, and so far it's just been scuff, and I've been standing. So again, if you see me moving around, it's mostly because I'm trying to shift my weight from leg to leg because my feet hurt.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
I honestly don't know what's wrong with the mic because I plugged it in. I forgot. So I have my little Stream Deck alternative that I use to go from scene to scene and like to mute my mic when I like have to sneeze or something like that, and then mute my audio. And I told myself not to forget my the mic plug-in, and I think I did. And when I tried to use the one for the Stream Deck alternative, it just kept it cut in and then it cut out and then it cut back in and it cut out. So I was like, okay, that's not very good. So I don't know if I specifically need that one, but hopefully I don't. But I mean, the mic isn't bad for the controller for what it is. So like I don't have any issues with it. I honestly don't know. I tested it out like literally, I think, before I took my 6 30-minute naps. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna use this for now. I'm probably gonna fiddle with it after stream to see if like it's just something with the connection or something like that. But at least it's not super scuff.
Sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Miss Bell, take it.
Oh, me? Oh, that's kind of nifty. We should clean it off. It looks nasty.
Miss Isolde? What are we supposed to...
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Following Isolde's instructions, you fire a shot out toward the sea. I kind of want to like, because I'll be here at the place that I'm at for, today's Friday, right? 4 days. I'll be here for 4 days. I kind of want to see like after I get home and see if it's like that, because it worked perfectly fine the day before I got here. But I didn't check anything in the morning because I woke up at 7 o'clock on the dot and I was like, okay, listen, I got to get all of this done. And I got everything that I needed to set up my like little impromptu streaming system. And then like by 8:30, I was like already done with packing. And I was like, I don't want to unpack this stuff and see if it works. Cause like it turned on before I turned off my PC to like put it into its bag. So I don't know if it's just like if it just specifically has to work with the extension cord that it came with, or if it can work with anything else. Because I was gonna use my iPhone charger, but that one's it's a USB-C to a USB-C, and I don't have a USB-C on my computer anywhere. So I was like, dang, can't use that. So that was my next option. It was like either I use my Stream Deck alternative or I have my mic. And the mic wasn't working, so we get the Stream Deck alternative.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. it's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent. The Toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura Shard, so once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
Oh, I love Isolde.
I don't really get everything you said, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky. It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month.
Oh, that's neat.
Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
Manato?
What's up, Manato? What's with the,
Oh, it's nothing.
What?
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
Her last name?
Miss Ukinami's last name? Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead. Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
So, Ukinami is...
Honestly, if I'm being honest, I probably might go back home just to get a few more things, because I definitely forgot the stand for my iPad, and having it like this with my other phone in the back is not the move.
Floating on the waves. I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that? No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its walls. I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan. That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Yeah.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Okay, dang. Don't get so mad.
Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura Shard, we both ended up here the same way.
As you wait for the toy Denny to wash ashore, you gaze out toward Lemnian Hollow in the distance, and just like that, a long time passes.
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it.
We did?
I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Miss Isolde. You've been a great help.
No need to thank me. Miss Timefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a bit would be good.
Miss Yuzuha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
This is the ship. It ain't big, but she's steady on the water. I don't think it can fit all of us, though. Borrow the boat. Are we sure it's gonna fit all of us? I mean, I feel like the boat would only be able to fit Manato and maybe another person. Unless someone sat on his lap or like he held him. I don't know. After entering the hollow from where the Obscura Shard had flowed out, Fairy quickly discovers tiny pieces of obscura in a nearby drainage channel. So you follow the current upstream, searching for the source, and before long...
Ah! There it is! There's a drainage pipe up ahead. We're on the right track. The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited holo data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Belle, we've cleared out quite a bit of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
Don't underestimate me. I'm all good.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made, and it's really well hidden.
According to the records, there used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration in the area remained stable and within safe limits. At least until the miasma started increasing. Due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had long-term researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never actually shut down, and it was instead turned into an illegal porcelain production facility?
It could be. It could be.
Sounds like something Porcelumex would do. All right, let's keep heading upstream.
Oh, darn.
Let's move then.
I wonder if we're gonna have another, like, section, like the Tour de Inferno.
We've been walking forever. We should have run into some enemies by now.
Well, we just did,
You
Manato.
actually sound kind of excited about it, Manato.
And I mean, when you're fighting these guys, you don't have to hold back. It's super relaxing, right?
The path ahead splits in two directions. Both paths leads to higher ground, and the water flows into the drainage channel from earlier. Which way should we go? Oh, we should not split up. Hold up. Check this out. Ah, there are small wheel tracks here. It seems they've been contaminated with nearby miasma. At this concentration, miasma can't multiply and will disperse to imperceptible levels after a while. Could these traces be recent? Seems super sus. Hey everyone, since we don't have any leads on the water, should we check out where this tire track lead? Might give us the breakthrough we're looking for. Sounds like a plan. Belle, some of the wheel tracks might not be visible anymore. Try using the insight technique Shifu taught you.
We should be able to sniff out some clues around here with our technique.
Is that all brother has to say? Okay, cool.
The tracks lead right up to here.
Whoa, why are there so many wheel tracks here? Looks like people have been moving heavy cars around here a lot. This many tracks don't fade easily. Since there are carts coming through here, that means whoever entered the hollow was transporting something. But are they bringing stuff in or taking stuff out? We can't draw any conclusions right now. What's up? Something on your mind? Look here. Do you see these deep wheel tracks? That means they must have been hauling something heavy through here. Oh, well, princess, you're sharper than I thought. Hey, look, isn't there something on the ground up ahead? It's an access card. Hey, Belle, take that access card with you. It might come in handy. It probably definitely will come in handy. Oh, they already took it.
And see if there are any other tracks.
My high-end should be alloy. More high entropy alloy. Like, what do I need that for specifically?
More ethereals have appeared.
More than the ethereals. I'm curious to see if that door up ahead can be opened. Come on, let's go check out that door.
We probably have the access card. Never mind. It's a bamboo workbench. Oh, never mind. Oh, good. Our luck's not. Whoa, what was that sound? Sorry to inform you. Device status is abnormal. Please verify your identity and re-enter the initial password to boot. It's probably because of the miasma around here. Don't worry, there's a bamboo workbench right by the gate, and stuff like the initial password might be stored in there. I'll sneak in using EOS. Be right back. Yippee! We get to use EOS again. Every time I say EOS, it just reminds me of Final Fantasy XIV, and I have not played that in so long. It is actually sickening. I used to like log in daily for Final Fantasy XIV and like just do random, actually not even just do random. I would just like, I would do there we go. Oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me. I would do trials, mostly trials, because I just did not like doing like any leveling dungeons because I don't like large pools, and they only do large pools. And the last time I told someone I didn't like large pools, they told me to get good, and I was like, no, it's just like I don't like that. I like going at my own pace, and you can't go at your own pace when literally everyone and their mother. Oh, that was bad. When literally everyone and their mother is just like large pulling for no reason. And then you get people that like they do small pulls and you can definitely tell that they're a new tank, and then another person will like large pull for them, and it's like, I get it. I really truly do. I do not actually. I don't get it. Because like everyone can play at their own pace. So like, why are you trying to rush them? If they don't feel comfortable doing a large pull, don't make them do a large pull. Calm down. It's not that serious. We are all going to the same place. We are all going to the same destination. We will get there when we get there. But nowadays, people just don't think like that. They just want to do large pulls, and that's just it. So I stopped doing leveling roulettes as a healer altogether. I just do it as a DPS now. And as a DPS, I can turn my brain off whenever I want to. And that is very fun for me. And it probably is also because I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV for like almost 11 years now. So it's just like, I do love playing the game, but it's the people within the game that makes me not want to play it. So I haven't played it for I think a good actually, now that I think about it, I probably haven't played it since like last year. Like I got through base game for Doncho, absolutely hated that story. It's awful. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. It's like, it's legitimately the most awful story that I have ever played in my entire life. And I have always been of the mind that Final Fantasy XIV has the best storyline.
More tire tracks here. We're
And
definitely heading
Dawn
in the right
Trail,
direction.
it was a storyline that I wish to have wiped from my mind. And I think ever since then, I've just like stopped playing Final Fantasy XIV. The only reason I log in is just to keep my house at this point, because I paid 3.1 million gil for that house. And I just do not see myself not logging in to keep that house.
A place like this? That's just begging for trouble.
And also because like the housing market right now,
We're not
is
exactly in a much
awful.
better spot ourselves.
Like the housing market now, back when we did it, it was basically you had
Mr.
to.
Kono is throwing shade at himself.
Whoa! Our princess is throwing shade?
Yeah, too many people try to min-max,
It's
and
probably better if I just keep quiet.
it really falls on Square Enix, because it's like you need to teach people how to play the game, and not enough people know how to play the game in a way that makes it easier for everyone
I
else.
have a lesson to attend.
And it's very evident with people that are samurai. I have like never liked samurai. I tried it once and I couldn't get into it. But it's the people that play samurai that it's just awful. It's really, really awful.
Let's wipe him out ASAP.
And then some people,
We can dig up around
I
here.
can get behind people that are like, oh, I am a healer, so I only need to heal. But on the same end of that spectrum, it's like, hey, you also have other abilities. Granted, like if you're a healer, you only have like really one ability. It's literally like probably if you're a white mage, it'll be Flare. If it's Scholar, it'll I think it's I don't think it's called Ruin anymore. I don't think it's called Ruin anymore. If you're Sage, I honestly don't know what Sage does. I've played Sage in forever. And then if it's who else? Astrologian. I haven't played that in forever either. But you have one ability as a like healer, but doing damage is better than not doing damage. And I mean, I really want to get back into Final Fantasy 14, but it's just there's no drive. Not just a key card, but a password too. Since when did this elevator get such high level security? Has she been here before? I apologize, but the current device is a combination of an offline system and a mechanical encryption system. I cannot effectively crack it. Well, let's look around and see if there's any way to get through here. Whoa, this place is totally wrecked. Looks like a truck crashed straight through here. The miasma around here is particularly thick. The Rick? But the ethereals we've encountered along the way weren't that strong. They shouldn't have been able to cause this much damage. Don't tell me there's a big one lurking around. Man, just thinking about it gives me the creeps. And here I thought those folks were crazy enough hauling stuff around in all this miasma. True, this is such a dangerous place. There's definitely some conspiracy behind this. Looks like there's nothing around here that'll help us power up the elevator. Let's check elsewhere. Look here, there's a bunch of empty boxes stacked and tire tracks on the ground nearby. It must be the outer packaging from whatever they were shipping. And these boxes are all clean. Doesn't look like they've been left in the hollow very long. Great, that settles the question we had earlier. These people are definitely transporting stuff into the hollow. That's a little odd though. Odd? Look here, the box label claims the contents are thermal insulation materials for construction, but that tends to be very light, so how did it leave such deep tracks? Oh, not bad, princess. So that means they aren't the outer packaging for the shipment. The stuff in that box doesn't match the label, obviously. That's right, they were transporting something else into the hollow with these boxes. There's no way whatever was in here is something that can be openly transported into the hollow. That's what they're using fake boxes as a cover. But there's nothing around here that'll help us power up the elevator, so let's check elsewhere. The group then investigates the area thoroughly for some time, but still can't find a way to move forward.
Is this really as far as we can go? This can't be right. It's not like me to have such bad luck.
Don't worry, everyone. We might not be able to crack the elevator's passcode, but Fairy and I checked the terrain nearby. The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time.
You want us to climb?
Route. And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
All right then, let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time to go, my lady. Milady! Ah! You're the one who scared me. Why were you just standing there, zoning out like that? It's just that... I just felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere before.
You mean some memories are coming back?
Any idea when you might have seen it?
It should have been pretty recent, but nothing else is coming to mind at the moment. My apologies for the delay. Let's leave the hollow as soon as we can.
Honestly, the reason why I started Blue Protocol was because I was like tired of just like logging into Final Fantasy 14 just just to keep my house. And maybe do the occasional trial or two. But even Blue Protocol has its drawbacks because, like, at heart, it is still kind of like a mobile game. Coming from Final Fantasy 14, having stuff time gated is just like not what I'm used to. So that's a learning curve. And I guess it means like, hey, take your time. But at the same time, it's like I want to go at the story at my own pace and I don't want to be locked out of anything. So that's honestly why I started doing it off stream cuz like if I get time gated, then there's literally nothing else to do. You also get time gated with like life skills is what they call it. So like you can't farm a lot of stuff. And again, coming from Final Fantasy 14, you can literally just go mine to your heart's content. They even have like an instance where you can just mine and gather and I don't think craft. I mean, I guess you could craft in the instance, but like mine and gather to your heart's content. I think they give you like what 180 minutes. So like you can literally just like farm to your heart's content in that area. So it's very different. I don't dislike it, but I don't like it either. I don't want to be locked out of stuff if I'm like playing the game. But then again, it has MMO in the title, but it's like kind of not a true MMO because it's technically free to play, and usually for those you get like a monthly subscription. I don't know. I might just be talking out of my ass. I don't know, but it's very different. After leaving the Hollow, the group makes their way back to Phalum Heights.
We finally made it back to Phylum Heights. It's already dark now.
Everyone? Good work today.
I was planning to tease the princess about her lack of stamina, but looking at you now, there's no point. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
All right, I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Meanwhile,
excuse me, sorry to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice Timefield?
he has stubble.
Yes, that's me. And you are...
I don't know why I thought that was funny.
Oh,
I've just never seen
from
a character with stubble before.
Guests. We just received a package addressed to you.
A package? Where was it sent from?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and
that's suspicious.
Due to its size, it's not easy to move. So
that's weird.
Now, we've had to store it in our warehouse.
We should go with her.
If possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look? Since it was sent specifically to Wi-Fi Peninsula, it might be something important.
We should definitely go with her.
Understood. If you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave for now.
Shortly after, somewhere in Phalum Heights.
The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
I told you we should have went with
We're
her.
Almost there. Sorry for the trouble. Since the package is quite large, we wanted to be careful. In case something goes wrong during the delivery. What on earth?
I love that.
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you, did you?
Soon after a Suibian temple. After bringing that fake concierge back, Senior Inhu and Manato went to interrogate him. Wonder if they're done yet. I should go check. Or maybe we shouldn't go check. They seem capable enough.
You're here, Belle.
Senior Inhu's still not done with the interrogation?
It appears there's been some progress. I think I heard Master Pan say, "Ah, that's right. Just tell us. Let's wait a little longer."
Master Pan must have watched a ton of crime dramas. He even said lines like,
"Lighter sentence if you confess, harsher if you resist."
Want some fried rice? And, sorry, I'm a mystic.
What?
Are you alright, Alice? Being the bait must have been pretty scary.
There's no need to worry. I'm quite alright. I may not be the best at dealing with unexpected situations,
That
but
much is true.
thankfully, we were prepared for this one.
Not long ago, on the way back to Swabian
By
Temple.
the way, did you guys feel anything?
What do you mean?
You mean the guy that's following us? So you also felt as if we were being followed?
Yeah. At first I thought I was just being paranoid because we ran into Miss Timefield and Miss Isolde. But now it's clear we've had a tail since this morning. What should we do? Should we get him?
But we don't have any solid proof that they're up to something. Even if we catch them, they'll just brush it off. Plus, we would risk giving ourselves away.
I agree with the proxy. Besides, they probably haven't tried anything because we've got numbers on our side. Once one of us is alone, chances are he'll make his move. If we can figure out who they're after, we might be able to bait them into slipping up.
Which it was Alice.
I'm probably the one they're after. How come? Because I just remembered. The crate that hit my window last night had the exact same label as the one we saw in the hollow. Then we were right. That fake concierge really was the one smuggling stuff into the hollow.
But he definitely wasn't alone.
To go after Alice just because she saw the crate. Whatever they're moving, it has to be something big. Oh, look! Master Pan and Mr. Komano are coming out.
Senior, how did the interrogation go?
He confessed. He told us everything.
Good.
Let's step away a bit. Don't want that guy overhearing us. Don't worry. Beelion and the others are watching.
Beelion? I've been calling him Bellion.
Right. This spot'll do. I'll keep it short. That guy was smuggling ether explosives into the hollow.
But why?
Ether explosives?
Exactly. It was disguised as insulation material during transport, but he didn't dare swap in stronger ropes, worried it'd raise suspicion. That's why the ropes snapped during the lift. He heard Alice shout, and since the crate was damaged, assumed she'd seen the explosives. So he decided to silence her.
I mean, she technically didn't see them.
Exposed.
So that's what happened. But I never even saw what was inside the crate. Pitiful. Trying to hide one crime by committing an even greater crime.
Good thing you all stayed sharp. He played himself and walked right
You played
into the
yourself. I should make that like a little soundboard thingy. Do we know? Well, hopefully we do.
Who ordered him to transport the explosives?
The one who gave him the orders was his superior at Porsalumex. He's just a low-ranking grunt. He doesn't even know what the explosives were meant for. But he said they've been transporting them for 2 weeks now. I did a quick estimate, and the amount of explosives in the hollow is already enough to flatten 100 Swabian temples.
That's not good.
They're definitely planning to use those explosives to destroy something.
That much is obvious.
That their crimes aren't just about profiting from illegally producing high-value goods. There's a lot more going on.
There's something afoot.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, we also have some good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
I would like the bad news first, just so I can follow it up with the good news.
Let's hear the bad news first. Maybe the good news will cheer me up after.
See?
All right. The bad news is, he said tomorrow night is the final run for transporting the explosives. But on the other hand, we found an access card and password on him. You can finally get into that elevator you couldn't access before.
So that means tomorrow's the deadline, and our plan is about to succeed. What's everyone thinking?
We obviously need to stop them.
We must stop them. As a member of the Timefield family, I can't just stand by and do nothing in the face of such evil. What's wrong? I always thought you were just a nervous, wishy-washy overthinker. Never figured you had this much fire in you.
Miss Timefield, Yuzaha means she's really grateful you're willing to keep helping us.
Manato, you do not need to keep covering for her.
Manato, next time you skip internship classes to work on your side gigs, don't expect me to cover for you.
All right, everyone. It looks like we've made our decision. Let's head back into the Hollow tomorrow morning for another investigation. If we find any critical clues, we'll call for backup immediately.
Sounds like a plan. Tomorrow, Junior Wise and I will provide support from within the temple. Junior Bell, give Shifu a call now. Let's see what she says. It's getting late, and we've got an early start tomorrow. You should all stay at Swabian Temple tonight. That way, we can look out for each other.
Belle, you go ahead and call.
I am gonna pull for Lucia. I hope I get her. I was actually pulling for Manato because I really wanted him, and I got so many Pipers until I finally got the one sliver of Manato. But I got Evelyn last pull, so I'm almost positive I might lose my 50-50 to someone. I just don't know who it's gonna be. And God, I hope it's not Nekomata. I lost my 50 to Kaleida when I was getting Evelyn. I was like, are you kidding me? And the funny thing is, I had never gotten Kaleida until then. I was like, are you kidding? The one time I want Evelyn and you give me Kaleida. That is not funny. So I'm hoping that the gacha gods shine upon me and say, here's your free Lucia. You don't have to spend anything. Because if you look at it now, you'll probably see that I have like 225, but I've just been like single pulling, like literally just single pulls. And hoping I get Manato. Keep getting Piper, not very cash money. Hate that for me, but like what else can I do? I would probably cry if my Nekomata was at like M4. That would like crush me. Because the funny thing is that I really don't like Nekomata, and I know a lot of people do like her, but her personality and her like character type, I cannot vibe with it. The same with like Alice. I can't vibe with her personality or like her character type. It just does not. It doesn't entice me in the way that other characters entice me. Like Hugo, not only did I get Hugo, I got his weapon because I liked him that much. I came back to Zenless Zone Zero just to get Hugo. And ever since then, I've been like replaying and stuff. But like certain characters I just don't like, and certain characters don't vibe with me. Like Seed did not want her. The feet thing, there's people for that. If mods were okay, if in like gacha games, I would definitely get the Miku Hatsune mod because at least she has I don't know, shoes on. But Seed didn't interest me. Yudhara doesn't interest me, so I'm not gonna get her. I don't want her. I really want Lucia. And the funny thing is that like I noticed that me and Lucia, like we basically have the same eye color because she has blue and orange and I have blue and orange. That was not like on purpose or anything. I just noticed it one day. I was like, oh my gosh, we have the same eye color. You dial Yishuan Shifu's number and tell her everything that has happened over the past few days. Where is our Shifu?
I see. In any case, Belle, you must all be extremely careful when you head into the Hollow tomorrow.
Yes, Shifu.
Porcelumix has been busy dealing with the safety investigation, yet our enemies haven't faltered in carrying out their plans.
Which is also
They're
Porcelumix.
out of time and desperate to act.
So you mean that they don't have full control over the situation? There's some other factor that's forcing them to act?
It must be so. I shall head out once I settle things tomorrow and should be back at Swabian Temple by night. Strictly speaking, Yunquay Summit should stay out of Waifei Peninsula's affairs, but given the urgency, we'll make an exception.
Our Shifu is amazing.
It's such a relief knowing you'll be with us, Shifu.
How else would I prove my worth as your Shifu? Oh, right.
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
Oh, how is our Shifu gonna feel when she finds out that those scoundrels Exaltus have cloned her sister?
What is it, Shifu?
Well, it's nothing particularly significant. Just these past few days, I've had a lingering sense of unease. A few days after we brought the corruption incident under control, some of the data piles in the Hollow suddenly went inactive again. But this time, the data pile failure was brief. The officials believe it was just normal interference caused by the increased miasma levels. I hope I'm just overthinking it. Well,
oh, hi, Rico.
Go get some sleep. If you want to stay strong, a good sleep schedule is better than any technique.
I really have to get into doing the agent stories. I think the only one I did was I don't think it was Soldier 11. I think there was one you had to do for the story particularly. I think it was Astra's, which I really loved Astra's, and someone else, but I honestly can't remember who the second person is, but like I have so many agent stories available and I'm just like I need to do these at some point. But I want to get done with the story so I can focus on that. Because I don't want to just like one, I want to get through all of the story for Zenless Zone Zero and get caught up to chapter 4 so I can get the Manato reskin. But I also just want to get up to the story so I'm not like behind every patch. So I think they do it on the monthly basis, I think. So I might have a little bit of time to do it. Or maybe I'm thinking of Wuthering Waves. Because Wuthering Waves, I think they do theirs month to month. I think. I don't know exactly. But honestly, I'm pretty close in the Wuthering Wave story as well. But they don't have a skin that's for free. So for right now, we're just going to be Zenless on zeroing it.
Understood. I'll go and check if everyone's done tidying up.
Then I'll leave you to it. See you tomorrow.
Oh. Well. Our Shifu's the best.
Belle, the call's already over?
I mean,
I was just about to go say hi to Shifu
what's
myself.
going on.
Huh? Why is everyone just standing around here?
There's not enough rooms at Soybian Temple right now.
Oh, yeah.
No one's comfortable taking Shifu's room or Senior Fufu's room. And the room Alice stayed in before is being used to hold the prisoner.
But Miss Ukinami and I just decided to share a room.
In that case, why don't you two stay?
Well, yeah, it's spacious, but we only have like one bed, so are we all gonna sleep on the same bed?
It'll be like a sleepover.
No problem. Whatever makes you happy.
W Big Brother. After that, everyone worked together to move the furniture and set up the bedding, folding beds, and everything else.
Are you sure it won't be too cramped with the 3 of you staying here?
That's what I'm saying, Manato.
Our space needs by your build.
That is also true.
With this kind of vibe right now, doesn't it feel just like a field trip? Wow, you're right. I've heard all about them before, but I've never actually been on one of those trips myself. You never went on a field trip as a student? No, never. My school has a lot of aristocratic kids, so they thought trips were too risky, and didn't want us spending time showing off and competing like that either. So, we never had one.
Perfect! Then tonight, you get to experience the joys of commoner life. First on the agenda, ghost stories.
Wait! Ghost stories?
Judging by that face, milady, I can tell that you're the perfect audience. Don't worry, I'll make sure it's a night you'll
Honestly,
never
I was
forget.
thinking I don't want Banyue either. I don't know. It's just... I'm being very stingy with my money since I have so many gacha games that I want to play. and that are coming out. I'm very excited for Duet Night Abyss. Unfortunately, I worked that day and I'm so mad because I worked the 2 days after it releases. So then I have to play it on a Friday. But it's like I'm really excited because I'm gonna go on a tangent for a little bit. I have thought about this ever since I got back into like playing Zenless on Zero and like Wuthering Waves and on and off again with Honkai Star Rail. But these companies have so much money. So much money. They could just take the gotcha out of the game and just give us the characters. I would happily pay for skins. I played Infinity Nikki 1.0 until they fucked it up in 2.0. I paid for those outfits like $50, $60 only because they're very predatory with their ways of doing gotcha. Unfortunately, it's in fold, so I had like a very good inkling on how it was going to be because I play Love and Deep Space, and that's very predatory as well. But if they just gave us skins, I would happily buy maybe every single one of them. I don't really know. I've been begging for an outfit for like Rover and for the Trailblazer. Everybody else is getting outfits except for the main character, the one person that we're like technically playing as. Even though we can play as every character, the person that we most likely play as in the cutscene is our character, is our Trailblazer, is our Rover. So like, give us outfits, incentivize us like to want to pay. Like, don't be like, oh yeah, this character, they're only here for like 2 weeks. Fear of missing out. Like that, I like that's why I'm very, very excited for Anantha and Duet Night Abyss because they're taking the gotcha out of their games and they're just being like, here is a regular game. Play it to your heart's content. Buy the skins if you want to. Buy the game pass if you want to. Do whatever you want. Have fun with it. Instead, it's like gotcha games specifically prey on people that have fear of missing out. And I don't actively pull for characters on banners anymore because I'm happy with the characters that I have. Like in Wuthering Waves, I stopped, I think, after Camilla's banner. So that means that I miss Frolova, Phoebe, someone else. Frolova, Phoebe, probably a few rerun banners. I think probably I miss Shorekeeper for sure. I did get her though. Yeah, I'll check the group chat after I'm done. And I've like missed a whole bunch of characters with Wuthering Waves, but I don't want to pull for them. Cause like with Honkai Star Rail, you kind of now have to like pull for characters for meta. I don't do in-game content because I casually play games, so like I'm not in that genre. Even when I was playing like Final Fantasy 14, I was never like, oh yeah, after I get to max level, I'm gonna fight Top, which is the Epic of Alexander. I was never like that. I mean, at some point I do want to do the Epic of Alexander, but I know that that's like awful. Yeah, no, sometimes I do have fear of missing out, but other times I don't. Like if I like the way that a character fights, I might pull for that character. If I don't get them, then it wasn't meant to be. Or like if I really want the character, I will pay for it, unfortunately, because that's the only way you can. And it puts you like in this odd position to where like, oh, if you want to buy this certain pack, you have to buy it twice. So it's just like, it sucks that gotcha games are the way that they are. Because I've said multiple times, like, some of the stories that I've played, like Zenless on Zeros, for instance, it's a really good story. And just having that and maybe like, I don't know, free skins or like skins in general, you would rack up so much money because people want skins. Warframe, League of Legends, fucking Fortnite, Call of Duty, all of these games. Well, I don't know about Call of Duty, but or League of Legends, but I know for sure that Fortnite is for free. But they make so much money because they have skins after skins, and they like, I think they like collaborated with gorillas. So like if you like gorillas, you would get their skin. It just like I I have a love-hate relationship with gacha games in general. It's so aggravating the way that they prey on people and have such predatory practices when they have genuinely good games. Maybe not Genshin Impact, but they have good games.
Ooh, count me in too.
What's wrong?
Exactly. Like all they have is summer skins. I think specifically for Zenless Zone Zero, they have summer skins, and I think it's only for Yusuha and
Let me take a look. We
what's her
sometimes
name,
get
Vivian.
similar issues with the crafts at our shop, so I always carry a toolkit with me. See? Here.
I miss Jane Doe's banner, and like she's not even relevant to this like meta anymore. Oh, this is cute. Like there's a game that I play. Play is a loose word. When I see it on my screen, I'm like, dang, I should really log into this, but I don't. But it's called Rememento, and I found it. Oh gosh, I don't even remember how I found it, but I started playing it, and they have a multitude of skins in the game. Like, yeah, it's a gacha game, but they also, I feel like they also put the characters into the standard banner, because I know that there was one, I want to say her name was like Charity or something like that. I honestly can't remember. It's been so long since I played this game, but they have her in the standard banner now. You can even pull on the standard banner, get like enough shards and pull for the specific character that you want, but they have like so many outfits for specific characters, and it's like, just do that, please. I'm begging.
It's a little tool I made by modifying a hair clip. It's also my lucky charm. You probably recognize this character, right? That show was super popular when we were kids.
Wow, it's Magic Sailor Boo!
So Sailor
I used to
Moon.
wait for it to air every week when I was little. How nostalgic.
Right. Yes.
She didn't have a childhood like that.
Right? You don't look too happy. Is there something wrong with the hair clip? It's nothing. Don't brush me off. Something's definitely bothering you.
I mean, well, Yuzuha, you haven't exactly been nice to Alice, so I would definitely brush her
I had
off.
a pair of hair clips just like this when I was little. They were my favorite, but I lost one of them. How did you lose it?
From Alice's expression, there's something more than just losing them. Yeah.
Looking at Alice's expression, it doesn't seem as simple as just losing something.
This isn't my first time in Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Mm.
When I was very young, I came here once with my grandfather and father. We visited Porcelumex's lab inside the Hollow. It was my first time being in a Hollow, so I was really excited and wore the clips that day. But just as we were leaving Wi-Fi Peninsula, I suddenly realized the left one was missing. At that point, our whole family was already in the car heading home. But when my father saw me crying over that lost clip, he got out of the car. Daddy, can you really find my Sailor Boo?
Of course.
So she's always had
It's
the
your
golf
favorite hair
balls?
clip. We have to find it. I just happen to have some more questions for the lab researchers anyway. You and Grandpa head home. I'll be back once I find your hair clip.
W father?
Thank you, Daddy.
Father of the year, I might say.
You have to find Sailor Boo. If you don't, you can't come back.
Did her father not come back after that?
Your wish is my command, little princess.
That would be
Sir
awful.
Lionel shall reclaim your lost treasure without fail.
I never imagined that would be the last.
Oh my god, I was right. Damn. Ooh.
My father got into a car accident on the way home.
Public security believes it was caused by fatigue.
He
crashed into the guardrail on a sharp turn. The fire from the crash was so severe. Grandpa couldn't bear for me to see my father like that. So I only attended his funeral.
Can I ask one more thing? What happened to the hair clip you lost?
Yikes.
Public security searched the crash vehicle, but found nothing like the hair clip. Not even any fragments. I lost it, and I said those things to him.
I understand why she's like this now. Yeah, no, that's awful. Like, imagine telling your father, you can't come back until you find my hair clip, and then he fucking dies. Ugh. And she's a kid, so like it makes it even worse. I don't know how, like, you would live with that guilt forever. You would live with that forever because, like, of course you didn't directly cause his passing, but like you said those things, and like that's the last thing that you said to your father. So like you can't take that back now.
Don't be ridiculous. This wasn't your fault. You can't blame yourself like that.
Yuzuha, are you alright?
Why is Manato still here?
I shouldn't have said that.
It's quite alright. I know you mean well, Miss Ukinami. It's not often we get to talk, and I really brought the mood down. Let's change topics.
Why do I feel like that hair clip is hers?
Right. Since Miss Ukinami's hair clip is a good luck charm, there must be a story behind it. Would you be willing to share?
It's nothing special, really. This hair clip was simply the first gift I got when I was a kid. So I kept it as a lucky charm.
Excuse me?
That's it? I thought there'd be some dramatic, plot twisty story behind it.
Same.
I thought the same as Belle and Mr. Komano.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just telling it like it is. And come on! We all know each other pretty well by now. So you don't have to keep calling me Miss Ukinami or Manato Mr. Komano. Especially every time I hear you say Mr. Komano, I have to hold back my laughter so hard my abs start to hurt.
Very well. From now on, let's be more casual with one another.
Why should she say casual like that? After chatting for a while, Manato and Wise go back to their room. You have to fight the urge to keep talking and obediently close your eyes, knowing you all had things to do the next day. And then at dawn...
Everyone's up. Looks like we're all in good shape. Let's get ready to move out.
Belle, you take everyone to the Hollow with Eos.
Yes, brother.
Senior Inhu and I will support you from afar.
So I think this one might be the last one we have to do. If my predictions are correct. Nope, I lied. It's this one. Oh, okay. This one and then this one. I'm gonna try to get through the rest of these. Oh, it's doing the thing again. I honestly don't know why it's doing this. I feel like it's because I'm connected to a different network now that it might be doing this, because it never did this when I was like at home. And I don't like that. It's very, how should I put it? Not whiplash. What's the word? There's a word for this. Nausea inducing? Maybe? I don't know. Belle, how are your preparations going? Should we head to the Hollow now? We sure should. Soon after you arrived near the elevator area from yesterday. Oh darn, I thought we were gonna talk.
We can use that elevator now.
Ooh, I like that. Whatever she's got going on with her legs. I think those are called, oh, I saw them not yesterday, but I saw them a few days ago. To activate the elevator, please use a card with proper clearance and enter the password after the prompt. The access card's right here. Master Pond mentioned the code should be 110011. Let's try it now. Do I have to put, oh. Oop, no. Thank you.
Whoa. There's a lot of porcelain crates here.
Those are Obscuras!
Yeah, I was gonna say, whoa, maybe we should try to destroy them, but they're bombs, so can't do that. Okay, now that they're talking, I'm gonna get some
Sample
ice.
component analysis in progress. Analysis complete. The target's composition is a 99.97% match with the Obscura shard you possess, Master.
Looks like the shard we found came from here. The Obscura and the explosives. Both definitely point to the same place. Everyone, I just checked. The Obscura here has no coating. It's probably been stashed here temporarily, waiting to be coated.
So, this place really is the factory where they produce the Obscura?
There's no doubt about it. Look, there's a door ahead. Behind it should be the open-air workshop where they cure the coatings. Let's get going. We need to do a full investigation of this place.
Let's open the door quick so we can investigate the inside of the factory.
Let's hurry. I still have a lesson to attend. My sword.
Sorry, I was eating the rest of, well, not the rest of my ice. I was trying to bite it with my teeth, but my front teeth are very sensitive, so that did not work out very well for me. Please use a card with proper clearance and enter the password after the prompt. Oh, wrong password. Did that guy we caught yesterday haul it out on us? Everyone stay calm. Senior in who already acts. According to the guy we caught, this door's passcode is regularly updated based on the elevator's code, and the specific rules are in the log next to the door. Could they have gone scattered? There are quite a few papers in the ground around here. Maybe let's look around, Belle.
Why have they got so many passcode doors here? I'm getting super curious about what secrets they're hiding in here.
Alright, let's see. You're in your house or I should probably. The solidification process for this batch of 10 Obscura has been completed. The Obscura will be transported to the materials lab tomorrow morning for sample assembly. Assembly work is expected to be completed next Monday. Please proceed to the main entrance of the materials lab that evening to transport the Obscura out of the hollow via Route C. Note, the storage location for the Obscura will be notified separately. Effective today, the workshop entrance password has been reset. The new password is identical to the elevator's password. Looks like the notebook is the log we need. From the text above, the materials lab hasn't been abandoned. The Obscura produced here are still getting shipped over. They need 10 Obscura sample containers at once. It seems like they're running a large-scale experiment. That does sound suspicious, but never mind that for now, Belle. Look, there really is a clue about the password in the log. It should be 1100 here too, but the pages at the back of the log are missing. The password was probably changed later. Let's keep looking. Ooh, my high entropy. What is this for exactly? I keep getting it and I just don't know what it's for. Thermal setting unit malfunction has been fixed. Password change scheduled for tomorrow. New rule, add 1 to the 3rd and 4th digits of the current password. So 1. Wait, what? Look, the password's been changed just as we thought. The previous password was 11001. Then add 1. Great, that's the new password, done and dusted. But don't you think this whole password change is a bit half-baked? Guess the staff here aren't too hot with numbers. Ah, yeah, just like you, Manato. Damn. I like her outfit and like her attack style, but maybe not her personality. Starting tomorrow, the third batch of explosives will be transported to the lab via Route A and stored in the designated warehouse. All items within the lab and factory premises will be destroyed in the demolition. Removal of items from the hollow is strictly prohibited. Critical documents will be destroyed in advance at the predetermined location tomorrow. To ensure on-site safety, all personnel must ensure the gates are closed before entering or leaving. No exceptions. The following day's passwords will be changed periodically. Change rule. Subtract 1 from the first and last digit of the current password. So it's 010010. Look here, there's stuff about explosives on the log. Seems like the enemy is trying to blow this place up. It's gonna blow everyone up. But if an explosion happens, it'll be detected outside the hollow too. Won't that draw attention? The enemy must have thought of this too. If they're still planning to go through with it, getting rid of stuff here might be more important. At that point, whether the explosion gets noticed or not won't even matter. That makes sense though. By the way, what's this important data they mentioned in the log? They even want it destroyed ahead of time. I'm so curious. Judging by the date, they've already dealt with it by now. No point dwelling on it. Let's focus on finding info about the password instead. Found it right here. Yeah, first and last digit -1. Perfect, write it down. Now that we've found all the log pages, we can figure out the current password.
We've got all the clues for the code. Let's try to figure it out.
I do think it's 011. Wait, no, 010010. So we're gonna see if I'm right. We're gonna see if I'm right. Yeah. The initial password is 110011 and the first change. The third and fourth digits increased by 1. So it would be 011. What? Okay, I'm so confused now. So am I going by the second change or the first change? Because if I'm going by the first, it would be 111111. Or if I'm going by the second, it would be 010010. Oh, I was right. Oh wait, no, I wasn't. 011110. This is why I was never good at math.
Watch out, monsters.
Where? Oh.
Look at the drainage channels here. Quite a few obscuras have fallen in.
So this is probably how those shards got out.
But why is this place so torn up?
Is the elevator up ahead still working?
I'm about to find out. This elevator seems to be the only way into the building behind us, Belle. Can you get it running? Try to start the elevator. Great, elevator is offline. Please restore power supply to activate. Of course, it's not that simple. Please do not worry, Master. I've detected 3 intact ether generators on the platforms around the open workshop. They appear to be the power source for the current elevator. If the generators are nearby, let's hurry up and get them running. Hold up, look. There are obstacles on the platform. Those drawers with the obscuras have popped out. Those drawers are equipment used to cure obscura coating, formerly known as thermal setting units. There should be a switch nearby to operate them for easy access to the obscuras. Affirmative. I've detected the thermal setting unit control box. Located to your left, front left, Master. It was right there all along. Looks like the circuit's busted though. Probably because the ground here was destroyed. But how about we split up into 2 teams? Yuzuha and the others can head up to the platform to work on the generator while we figure out how to operate the thermal setting units and clear a path for everyone. Is it really a smart idea to like leave the 2 people that cannot fight in a hollow by themselves? No. Will the story do it? Yes.
Come on, let's go fire up the generator.
Is it gonna push
I'll
out?
leave the heat thermosetter unit to you two then, Proxies.
No? That's weird.
No worries. We got this.
But do we?
Can't believe there are already so many ethereals here. Wasn't this lab making all those Obscura not too long ago?
It's just like when a house is left empty and gets covered in cobwebs in no time.
Mm-hmm. So what exactly am I supposed to do?
Got the power up and running.
The platform is blocked by ejected thermosetting units. From down below, I thought we might be able to climb over them, but now that we're here, that's going to be tougher than I thought. Belle, Wise, it's all up to you now. Meanwhile, at the plaza below... Oh. Come on, Belle, let's figure out how to move the thermosetting unit. Belle, this machine is the device that controls the thermosetting unit, with wires running from here all the way to the device on the wall. The power light is on, and the status is normal, but the control button shows that the thermosetting unit is closed. But it's already ejected. What's wrong? The control circuit must be broken somewhere. Belle, let's check along the wires and see what's wrong. It's obviously that one. The circuit goes into the wall from here. Look at the indicator light above. The circuit that goes into the wall is fine, but the circuit going out, it's broken. It's this section in the wall. This is a tough one. We can't fix the wiring in the wall, but hey, Belle, have you noticed? The miasma feels pretty strong around this wall. Could it have something to do with the circuits? Belle, try using your perception technique.
Belle, let's try the revelation technique.
Oh, did I do it?
I'll handle it.
Oh, it did. Oh, I was like, now what are we doing?
All right, the power is on.
Oh, I can't hit these. Oh, boo. Aren't we supposed to get down here somehow? Yeah. Oh, wait, no. The gap looks kind of tricky to jump across. Let's get these thermosetting units to eject, Belle. Lights, I'll leave it to you. Yeah. Got it. Belle, let's get to it. Can't we just... Oh. My high entropy alloy. Whatever that does. It's the same device as before. Let me see. It shows that the thermosetting unit is ejected. Probably the same issue as before. Alright, let's look along the power lines and locate the problem.
We can get through now. Let's go.
I had to get my entropy first.
Prepped and ready.
Still don't know what those are for. Enemies?
I've been wanting to ask, don't you think the Obscura look like coffins? Do they? And this open workshop is just like a huge mortuary.
Ah, my precious little bang boo.
The thermosetter unit, and that'd be... Oh, Yuzuha, you're doing it again! Yeah?
Belle, it's our turn again.
It is?
You
Oh,
guys
okay.
take the elevator. We just spotted a path up top. See you upstairs.
I thought this says see you up, superstars. Currently on floor 1, go to 3F. Yippee! We did it! Excuse me. A fissure. Belle, look over there. That's a pretty stable fissure. Barry, where does that fissure lead to? Calculating. Please wait. Calculations complete. This spatial fissure is one-directional, leading to an abandoned residential area at the outskirts of the aerospace city. Hypothesis. It appears to be the evacuation point after preparing the demolition. I see. They put the explosions nearby to make things easier to operate, huh? Too bad the roads here collapsed. Don't worry. We should be able to find another way around later. Let's go find Yuzuha and the others
Belle,
first.
let's go find Yuzuha and the others.
Again, I still don't think it's a smart idea.
Don't worry. We're here.
Exactly like what I thought.
Belle, you two stay back. We've got this.
Well, we wouldn't have any dogs in this fight.
What were you two talking about over? We can keep going. Let's go check out that building.
This one specific? Whoa, what's here? No, like seriously, what's over here? Nothing? Oh, I guess we have to go through here, and I just kind of did this. Okay, okay, I'm gonna eat ice again.
Scuff marks all over the ground. It seems like a fight broke out here.
The marks lead right through the front door. Looks like the hallway beyond connects to another building. But it's hard to tell how big it is inside.
We've got to be getting closer to the truth now.
I agree. But this door? It's pretty heavy. Looks like it got jammed from an impact or something.
Here. Let me give it a try. Nope. It won't budge at all.
If it's not even budging for Manato, I don't think we'll be able to open it. What should we do now? Maybe Kama can squeeze through the gap and check things out. Hold on. There may be another way into the building.
I secured that route before they even had the route.
Really? I'm all ears.
Look! Near the ceiling on the left, there's a ventilation duct connecting the two buildings. It should be big enough for us to fit.
Is there something wrong with the ventilation duct?
It's nothing. I just remembered a rat got into my house a few days ago.
Jane Doe?
Probably came in through something like this.
A rat? Since when?
Manato, now's not really the time for that. Anyway, back on track. I agree with Alice. We should be able to use the duct.
Okay. Belle, let's figure out how to get into the duct.
Well, I kind of already figured out how to get into the duct, so like, yikes on their part, I guess. Found a usable entrance. Now let's enter the ducts from here. Well, I know the ducts look spacious enough, but crawling through them is going to be exhausting. We've been running for a while now. Maybe we should take a break first. Yes, we're going to take a break. All right, look, this is where I'm going to end it. My feet are really starting to hurt. Standing up is like awful trying to do this, but there's like no chair inside. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tomorrow I will be streaming at 4:30. I know. Can you believe it? I'll be up that early. Crazy. But I will be streaming Peak with Rico, and I believe someone else. I'll have to check the Discord when I get in there. And then after that, I think I'll be playing Wuthering Waves later that night. So hopefully I can get some sleep in after that. Probably not, but whatever. Make sure you eat something. And if you're not hungry, just have a snack next to you or something like that. Or ice. Ice technically counts and fills you up, I guess. Make sure you drink something. You are 70% water, so you have to replenish what you lose throughout the day. And make sure you get 8 hours of sleep. It doesn't matter where. It doesn't matter when. And it does matter how. Don't go to sleep on your neighbor's front lawn. That is not the move. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.